Hey guys, you're watching the one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a City. In today's episode, we're going to be trying to complete an entire skyscraper in a single episode. Last episode, we managed to complete an entire modern house in one episode, which was crazy, and I want to beat it today by doing an entire skyscraper in one episode. It shouldn't be that difficult, seeing as though a skyscraper is just usually one floor multiplied many times vertically, but sometimes they just take a little while getting started. I think it's to do with the initial blueprint. The footprint size of them are a lot bigger than a normal house. This skyscraper was sent in through Twitter by a guy called Ethan, so it's going to be Ethan's Real Estate. The picture in question that he sent in looks like it's from a real estate website. I done a quick Google and it turns out I think that is the case. Facino's Real Estate is the actual name. It even is like titled on the picture itself, but it's a beautiful skyscraper that I think will work very well in Minecraft. I want to do it the same colour as our initial skyscraper here, this sort of whitish clay colour, so we're going to grab that first. And then I want to have the glass balcony areas, the sort of edging around the windows, being blue glass panes. This one. Okay, for the windows themselves, I don't want to do packed ice. You guys think that we're getting a little bit too much packed ice on these skyscrapers? Just sort of understand, I personally love the look of packed ice for windows, but there's a couple of people saying that we're maybe using a little bit too much of it, so not a problem. We're going to be doing the same window design as what we've done on this skyscraper. I don't want to use purely glass as the windows, because when you're doing a skyscraper you can see through it and it gives a really bad look to it. I don't want the windows to be as light as they are on this skyscraper, so what we're going to do is we're going to be using cyan stained clay for where the windows would be. It's going to give a real dark impression. Now, the big noticeable standout part of this skyscraper is the middle section that is all glass. It's entirely glass. And what I think I want to do with this is, you can see barely on the picture, it might be so small on YouTube that you might not be able to see it too well, but there's sort of two shades of glass that are used horizontally, a darker shade and a lighter shade. And I'm thinking we can do something similar with that using the cyan clay and mossy block, which is a lighter grey. And if we stagger those two together, maybe sitting the mossy stone further out than the cyan clay further back, we should give a really cool sort of in and out design all the way up the building. Very excited to have a look at it. Let's turn the shader pack off while we build here. Always satisfying watching a Minecraft world load up in chunks, isn't there? There's something about like seeing everything all appear. Now, if we start at the corner, I want this skyscraper to fill up this remaining grass area that we've got. So it's going to be a little bit longer than it is wide. And that's something pretty new with our buildings here. Most of our skyscrapers are either square or round, but have the same width as they have depth. With this one, I want it to be a little bit longer. I want it to be quite a large building, and a little bit taller than that one, but a little bit shorter than that one. That's the sort of height that I want to get. Starting in the corner is probably a good place to start. That's going to be the corner like this. And we don't want the windows, the initial windows, to start for at least 3 blocks in. I don't think that's what I want. Anyway, so we also don't want the windows to be on the ground floor, like the apartment windows. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be having a little bit of maybe a 4 or 5 block wasted space, almost, at least to start off with, and then at the end we'll come back, we'll put some detail on it, just so we can walk under the path and we're not hitting our head on balconies and stuff like that. But that should be about the right height. This is going to be where our first window is. About here. We also need another standout block. In the real picture it uses the same colour for the floor of the balconies, but I want a different block. We can either do the light grey or another block. A white. You know, a white could work. We'll use a snow. A white could work, and I'm thinking something like this, right? So it comes along here and down to here. I could either do it 1 block out or 2 blocks out. I think 1 block out would probably make the most sense. And then we put the glass in here. It gives a little bit of a wraparound. I think the blue glass panes are going to work really well when multiplied. And then I should probably take these out and replace these with white, and then have this cyan, which is going to be our sort of window block for this skyscraper, being the clay. We can either do it 2 blocks tall, which would end up being like that, or 3 blocks tall. Depends on how wide we want the window sections to be. If I made it another 2 blocks wide, we put the snow in, we put the glass panes in, we put this in. I go up here with this because we want to have some sort of edging on it. I think that's probably the width of each window section that we want. And I could even move it over by 1 block. I think I will. I'll have that one there, that one there, that one there. Take those away. Put that one in there. Put that one in there. Now I think it's a little too big. Okay, so we'll take that one away. Perfect. So now that we've got an idea on width and size for these windows, do we want to make it go any taller? Do we want to leave it at 2 blocks, or do we want to go up to 3 blocks? If we go up to 3 blocks, we technically get less floors in the building, because obviously each window is taking up more room. But it's whatever looks the best, in all honesty. No, I think that's too tall. I think I want to drop that down again. I think it's better being 2 blocks high. And then we're going to want to have something, I think, because the next floor is going to start right here. Like that. And then I think I want some sort of lip on the top. Slab. We'll probably go with the mossy slab, since we're already using this block in the building. Just to go along the top there. That's going to give us a real nice repetitive pattern throughout. Or underneath the snow. Like that. I think I like that better. And then again, the blue starts here. We have... oh, I suppose the window doesn't join up. Oh, yeah, because this all has to move back by 1 block. One. That one. To this one. This is what I mean. The initial start for a skyscraper... cut, paste, always is a little slow. I don't really know why. There's just so much that you need to try and think about at the beginning of a skyscraper. So yeah, it's just made the path 1 block thicker there as well. The reason why we need to do that is because I need this to go up here. That way the glass joins up to the wall. Perfect. That gets that in. It's going to be the same down that side as well. In the middle here, I want to have it drop forward and back, switching between light grey and dark grey. So if we go from here to begin with, which is in line with the white one. And how many blocks is this total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, and that's going to have to drop back that way as well, isn't it? Of course it is. That one to this one, cut, paste. Yeah, obviously. And then stick in those like that. Yeah, because the same thing's going to be on that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we go here. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That one's in that. That gives us the middle. We were 1 block out from my estimate. So that's got to be there, and that's got to be there. That leaves us how many blocks in between each floor? 3 in between each floor, which means another one would go in right here. And then in between these, I'm going to put the dark cyan like this. Nice and simple. Nothing too complicated, right? Take that one away. Oops. Steady. Going too quickly. And like that. There you go up the side here, just to give us a good idea. That way we get a lot of drop back and you know, forward and back. I think it looks really cool. Maybe adding another slab above and below each light grey one. Slab, what have we got here? A white. Seeing as though we're using white already, I mean, it's all blending in. We put a white one here, a white one below, a white one on top. See, skyscrapers are tricky because they might look really basic, but there's so much detail that you need to put into them to make them stand out. Now that, I think, looks cool. Obviously, we do have this blank part at the bottom, but we can put like different types of windows or doors, accesses into the skyscraper via those. Now, I am going to now do this all the way around. It's going to be the same on all the sides, apart from this section is going to change in length on the longer ones. Obviously, it's going to be longer there, but these corners are all going to be the same. I'm going to get this sort of 1 or 2 stories done, and then I'll be back. Alright, so we've got the footprint now, the size. It's actually a very wide skyscraper. It's going to look really great as apartments going all the way up into the sky. This is always the part that I find a little bit nerve-wracking. It's finding the right area to copy from in order that we don't get like 2 blocks between windows and all this kind of jazz. So we're going to select, this point right here as point number 1. And then we're going to go over to this side. And I'm going to go from, if we grab that one, then I need to grab... No, that's not going to work. Not unless I put these down first. Hang on, we'll have to go around with these on here. I want to create as little work for myself after the copy and paste is completed. So it should sort of be done just straight off the bat. If we don't put these in, we'll have to put all of the slabs in on every other floor afterwards, which will just suck. Do that one. This one. Yeah, so that's selected that. Should still grab it. And then we want to go down to this one right here. Grab that. Right. And then I'm going to stand... For the moment, I'm going to stand on the side of this. On the side of this. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go up to here. And I'm going to paste. Oops, so many slashes it lagged. Paste. Now, is that correct? Looks to be about right. So, I can stack. I do... I know I can stack, and I can just go like do 10. But there's 2 problems with that. One, I can't actually remember the command. I know it's stack, but I don't know. Is it like stack up or something like that? Let's just give it a go. Stack up 5. Stack count direction. Oh, I done it the wrong way around. 5 up. I don't think that done it. 1 block changed. Paste. Yeah. Stack up. 5 up. 0 blocks changed. Yep. Nope. See, that's why I don't use it. And the other problem is if I stack, I don't actually know how high I want this to go. I know I want it to be in between that height of this skyscraper and that skyscraper. But apart from that, I don't really know an exact one. And if I stack it, I'm probably going to go either too far. If I go too far, I then got to undo it. And it just causes more problems than it's worth. So we might as well just keep stacking like this until we get to the point. Now I could like copy 2 floors at a time and place and paste them, but again, if you end up going a little bit too tall, it sort of ruins it. And 1 more. Boom. I think that's a really good height. Wow, this already looks cool. Now, to get rid of this grass at the bottom, we're just going to put these slabs around here. It'll make the skyscraper look much more connected to the surrounding world, the surrounding city. We still need to do something about these bottom walls, putting some doors in, some different windows just on that bottom floor, like a reception area would have, like a big foyer would have big glass windows on them. We just wanted to get out of the way before the balconies started. I really like this sort of middle part as well. It's like a really nice walkway for pedestrians and stuff to get through. I like that. I like that. I don't want to waste too much space with car parks. You want car parks in the middle of the city, but you don't want to just fill space with them when they could otherwise be full skyscrapers. See, that looks so cool, right? Yeah. Really cool. I like the squareness of the corners, but then how it drops back. Completely different to all the other skyscrapers. We have no skyscrapers that look similar to one another. Really nice thing to have. Now the top here, we have no idea. I cannot see the top. I don't know what building this actually is. I tried sort of finding some different angles of it, but we have no idea. So we're going to have to make up the top for ourselves. We can see that there's a little bit of a bulge out on this section here. And I'm sure we can get a little bit of a bulge out by doing something like this. That should be that's about right. I'm happy with that. Maybe some cobblestone walls. There's a little bit of detail. We're keeping that sort of same grey-ish colour scheme. Either just on those two or on all four of them. It makes the transition, the curve, a little bit softer. I think I like that. Underneath it, I want to go with white. Oh, did I forget the white? Oh, no. I know what. Look, I've forgotten the white slabs underneath these. Oh, no. I'll be back. I'll do this. I'll be back. All right. Just getting there. There we go. I done those slabs for underneath the window porches, but I totally forgot about the middle. Okay, wonderful. I really like how this slab looks. I want to wrap this around the entire top to begin with, so I don't forget that. I really like how that's going to look and give a little bit of a cap to the edge here. We'll have something above that as well, probably full cyan clay blocks. But we've got this sort of top section now. I think that's probably going to be a really good start, even if we then do this on this side. Like that, and then the cobblestone walls go up here and up here, probably on not on that one, something like that. And we have the same on that one, and then on these ones we have the same but longer. Yeah, I think so. So how did we do that? We went this high, and then this one we filled in all at the bottom. I might put white slabs underneath it. That's what I was doing, wasn't I, before I cut away? Aha. Okay. So we have these. And then that comes up to the same height. Put these ones down. If we just do the one long one and one short one, I should be able to then copy and flip it. Which will save us a lot of time. Doing all these kind of repetitive things. Yeah, I wanted to have these white slabs. This is what we originally think of doing underneath like this. Yeah, just adds that little bit more support, that extra colour, that extra tone and shade. That one, that one, that one. Don't forget the cobblestone walls off these ones either. And don't forget the back. That one. I hate it when I double them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, this could look cool if we done this all the way down the building. No. I disagree, Age. I disagree with myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 on the front, 3 on the back. And then these go down here. Wonderful. Okay. I'm sure we can still fit the rest of this episode in. I hope we can finish it. I don't want to have like a quarter episode next time finishing all of this stuff off. If we grab that one, we grab this one, we stand here, we copy, we rotate 180 degrees. I then stand on here and I paste. Okay, I forgot the bottom block. Yeah, that's what I done. I forgot the bottom one. I'll remember that for the short one. It saves us a lot of time anyway. Cobblestone wall there. Cobblestone wall there. These go underneath. Don't even need that back one. I was wasting space anyway. Look at me becoming more efficient. And then the whites. Okay. The top of this is going to be relatively simple. No helipad or anything like that. We've got enough helipads on these buildings already. So we want on this one, we want to make sure that we grab the very bottom. This block right here. Stand on this one. Copy. Go over here. Put that block there so I don't go too far. Rotate. Rotate by 180. Paste. Beautiful. That's much better. Now we get the cyan clay. Just to do a sort of finish off on it. I think I want to do it on this level and then put a grey slab on top. So we do that. And we do that. I think it's a really good solid way to cap that off, and it gives us a lot of height then to be able to have a nice slab interior spot. These ones and these ones. Frame issue. There. Same over here. Easier to do this by hand than to use world edit on something as small and simple as this. By the time I copy it, I'd already done 3 of them anyway. And then one more over here. Okay, so in the middle here, we're just going to fill it up with the path texture, our normal andesite one. We want to go from here to over here. Replace air with 44.6. I think it is 720 blocks in the middle there. Would you believe that? That's crazy. There we go. You never think that it's quite that many. And then we'll just put these to 159. Set 159. Oops. Set 159. Same as on these ones. These ones. And these ones. Okay. On top of these, do we want to do the same thing? Do we want to have... Like if I take these top ones away and we go with slabs like this. Then we go with the cyan blocks. And then we go with the slabs on top again and then fill it with the same 44.6 ID block. So from here to there. Nope. Undo. That one. I think that looks really nice, right? I think that looks really nice. Let me do that on the other 4. I'll be back. Et voila. What do you think? I think I like it. Let's get some little aircon units just to fill up all of this blank, unusable space for anything else. That block just... There we go. That block disappeared and then came back. We'll put some nice tall ones in. We'll put some shorter ones in. We'll put another short one in here. Like this. We'll put some streaky ones. This is like little venting pipes, little air conditioning things, filtering systems, you know, all the kind of stuff, you know, access from the kitchens and exhaust fumes and stuff like that that need to get out of the building. That one. And we'll have like some little ones that go down here. That one. And like that. Grab a couple of rails to go on some of them. Not all of them, though. We can put a rail on this one and this one. And I think that's good. I think that's, yeah, it just adds a little something to the roof. Gets rid of just the flatness to it. That looks really cool. I love the look of this skyscraper. It's a great addition. And at the bottom here, we don't really need to do that much. We need to add some doorways to get in, but I don't want to add any windows, I decided while I was away. What we're going to do is we're going to take out of these bottom ones. And I'm going to put these in here. I'm going to put the slabs along like this. I'm going to level it up so a door can go on easily. So have a little bit of a step going in there. And then we're going to take this out. Ooh, not those two. Door. Little automatic doors to go in. Player sensor. Plater. Player sensors. Can go... They're not easy to put down. If I put them here... Yeah, it works. Put one over there as well. Yeah, I think I like the look of that. So we've got a doorway in on that side, and we'll put a doorway in on the other side, but we'll leave the long ones just blank like that. So we'll put these like this. Grab the slabs. I got rid of the player sensor. That was stupid of me. Like that. Take out where the door's going to go. Put in a... Doesn't really matter. I should have really done these ones in all honesty. Yeah. Like that. Put the doors in. Let me through. Let me through. There you go. And the same on this side. There and there. Player. And then on the corners where we have no windows, we're going to use leaves. We're going to get some leaves, and we're just going to go around some of these corners with leaves. We're going to take out a little area. What is that like? Oops. 1, 2, 3. The middle 4. I'm just going to put like a little 1, 2, 3, 4. Little sort of bush collection. Different sizes and shapes and heights. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. One. Oop, not that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, don't like that. Like that. And how many more sides are there? This one. Skyscraper's only got 4 sides. Builder's only got 4 sides. Not that one. That one. And this is the last one. And that way we get that little bit of colour, that little bit of greenery into the skyscraper as well. And I think, stick the shaders on. That's just a nice, easy way to finish that off and make it look really cool. Also fills up that final spot. We've now got like a completed stretch of road there with no grass or wasted space in it. And doesn't that look cool? Great skyscraper, Ethan. Thanks for sending it in. This is Ethan's real estate apartments. If you guys enjoyed the episode, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode.